Alright, so can you say your first and last name for me?
Michael Van Benton.
And we're doing 5 laps at a brand new Corvette Stingray. Sound good?
Very good.
Alright, cool. Now, one of the first things you notice about the car is the mirrors. The mirrors are all set up for me, okay? I'll be watching what's going on behind us.
Okay.
If a car's coming up on us quick, I'm going to turn on the hazards. I'll place my hand on the wheel and I'll instruct you which side of the track to be on for that pass to happen safely.
Yeah.
If we're coming up on a car that we're going to make a pass on, they're going to show us that same courtesy, turn on their hazards. I'll place my hand on the wheel and I'll instruct you to pass either on the right or the left, all right?
Got it.
When we're out there on the track, I'm pretty much going to be talking to you the whole time, giving you tips and pointers, helping you improve while we're out there.
Yeah.
One of the things that's really important is through those braking zones that you carry a good constant and consistent brake pressure. Okay, that's going to help keep the car balanced and predictable for when you need to turn in.
Okay.
Then you balance all the way through the corner. Once you start to get past that apex, you start to squeeze onto the throttle and unwind the wheel. You end up at the exit of your point, at the exit of the turn.
Yeah.
Once that steering wheel's back to straight, car's pointed in the right direction, squeeze to full. Okay. So squeeze and unwind. Squeeze the throttle, unwind the wheel. Okay. Once steering wheel's straight, squeeze to full. Make sense?
Yep.
Oh, you go as fast as you want, as long as you're doing things right. All right.
What is the maximum speed actually? Not that I'm going to make it, but
I think it's like 190.
Okay.
Something right around there.
Fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fast.
Yeah. Very fast.
It's enough. It's enough to get you somewhere.
Yeah.
To get your groceries home really quick.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. So the last thing is just eyesight. Keeping your eyes up, looking at a couple steps down the road. See through the corner. Look where you want to go.
Okay.
You want to avoid the tunnel vision effect, where all you see is what's straight ahead, or you get fixated on one point. All right.
Yeah.
Turn the wheel one full rotation to the right for me. Good. Hand position. Oh, right. So it's the wheel straight up and down.
Okay.
Back it off. Perfect. Now hand position. All right on the wheel. 9 and 3, just like so. Paddle shifts. Upshift on the right. Downshift on the left.
Okay.
And we can also drive it in automatic. Which do you prefer?
Probably you start with the paddles, and if it doesn't work, we'll start with the automatic.
Okay. There's really this car's the way it's geared is it's very long. So you can drive the whole track in 3rd gear.
Okay.
We'll hit the top of 3rd onto the straightaway.
Okay.
We'll downshift into 2nd into the hairpin. Okay. And then we'll upshift back into 3rd and 3rd around the whole track.
Okay. Where is the
extremely torquey car?
Yeah. What do you have to do if you use the paddles and you want to shift to automatic? What do you have to do?
It's just a up click.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just. Well, we'll go out there. Like I said, the gear changes, there's not really too many. Okay. If anything, we'll just leave it in 3rd the whole time. It's better than changing to automatic, and then it's gonna try to change gears too much anyway. So. Okay. Good. All right. Any other questions?
No.
Cool. Put on the brake.
Yep.
Pull your shifter all the way down into 1st, or manual, I mean.
Okay.
Good. All clear on the right. Let's pull on out of our stall. Good. Make our way left all the way down pit lane here. You drive all the way to that racing barrier and then hook it to the left. And then after that, right next to that speed limit 200 sign, you're going to hook it to the right. All right. And we'll pull to a stop so that I can see on track, make sure it's safe, and we'll head on. Good. All right, so turn the wheel to the left and let's head on to track. You're going to right to those 2 blue cones. Starting to squeeze that throttle. Staying to the left of the track. Let's just keep it in this gear for now, okay? Start turning it in to the right, crossing over the track over to your apex, and then squeezing the throttle and unwinding the wheel. No need to upshift there. Let's say let's downshift one gear. Yeah. Actually, right now the ride-along car is just behind us, okay? Okay. So we're gonna pull right through here. We're just gonna slow us down just a bit, give him some room, just do his thing. Cool. And then back in it. So we're all clear. Start squeezing on the throttle and then unwinding the wheel all the way to your exit point on the left. Okay? Stay to the left of the track. You're going to start braking right about now and turning in. Gradually coming off those brakes. Turn it just a little bit more. Get closer to those apexes. Keep it tight to the right, and now get ready to turn in to the left. Now, turn in. Right after those turn-in points, I want you to just turn in just a little bit sooner, okay? Stay to the left of the track, into the brakes. Start your turn-in, gradually coming off of the brakes and starting to squeeze the throttle. Come out right about here, and then work your way over to the right of the track. Yep. Just a touch of the brakes and off of them. Turn into the left. Straight through the chicane, back onto the throttle. Just for a second. Now, brakes. Don't turn in yet. Now turn in. You want to actually come on a little bit wider, so you have a wider angle of a turn, so you don't have to turn sharp right there. Throttle all the way down. All right, back onto the brakes. Start to turn into the right. Turn in more. Back onto the throttle and start to unwind the wheel. Into the brakes. More brake pressure, and now turn in. You want to actually apply the brakes a little bit firmer at the initial braking zone rather than too late, okay? Touch the brakes and turn it into the left. Back onto the throttle, and then you unwind the wheel like this. So more throttle, more throttle, more throttle, and then you work your way to the left. Now it's brakes, brakes, brakes. Wait, and now turn it. Turn it in tight.
I got it.
And then back onto the throttle. Work your way over to the right. Touch the brakes, turn it to the left, back onto the throttle. So you're gonna go straight through. So this one, you don't turn it yet. You go like right about here, and now turn in. Turn it in more. And now unwind the wheel. Squeeze that throttle. Throttle all the way down. Good. Into the brakes. Start your turn in. Good. Get down to that apex and squeeze that throttle. Unwind the wheel. Back onto the brakes. More brake pressure. Now turn in and gradually come off those brakes. Back onto the throttle. Keep it tight to the right now. Just a touch of the brakes, and now turn it into the left. Back onto the throttle and start to unwind that wheel. More throttle, more throttle. Remember to come out wide there. Touch the brakes. Turned it a bit too soon there, okay?
Yeah.
That's why we exited late. See that?
Yeah, okay.
All right, so turn in a lot later there. Touch of the brakes, now turn in. Back onto the throttle and drift all the way out to the left. Remember not to turn in too soon. Now turn in. More steering, more steering. Back on the throttle, unwind the wheel. All the way down. Back on the brakes. Hard. Now start to turn in. Come off with the brakes. Plug that apex back on the throttle. Unwind the wheel. Brakes. Start your turn in. Stay to the right. Touch of the brakes, and now turn in. Back onto the throttle. Into the brakes. Start your turn in now. Still doing the same thing here. See?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Slow it down just a second here. We got a car on our right, okay? You're gonna turn in right behind him.
Okay.
Now, turn in, straight through the chicane, so drift all the way out, okay? Now start your turn in. More turning in. Now unwind the wheel. Throttle all the way down. Good, now hard on those brakes. More brake pressure. Good, now start to turn in. Back onto the throttle and unwind the wheel. Hard on the brakes. More pressure. Now start to turn in. Wait, I didn't say to come off the brakes just yet.
Yeah, okay.
Because we gotta get over here to the right really quick. More over to the right. Now turn into the left. And then back onto the throttle and unwind the wheel. Alright, this is gonna be our end lap, okay?
Yep.
So this time you are actually going to exit out of this right here and then all the way down pit lane. Just stay right next to those tires and we'll turn it down. What'd you think of the car?
Fantastic.
Turn in. Just really remembering to get that good driving line down and using all of the track and getting that pressure down.
Yeah.
You know, using all the car has to offer.
Yeah.
Turn it right down the middle. Actually, you know what? Pull all the way out. Yep, go forward. Turn it in. Park right next to our red Corvette.
Alright.
Right in this stall right here.
This one?
Yep, you got it. Hold in here.
This
Come
one?
on.
Okay.
Yep, right here. Straight in. Good. Pull them to a stop. Turn the wheel all the way to the left for me. All right. Do you have any questions?
No, that was very clear.
All right, brother.
Thank you.